Old mic, how's it going, guys? New mic, how's it going, guys? Alright, so I got a new mic for my camera. It's going to make a huge difference. I'm super pumped because it's going to really help my quality. Unfortunately for this video and for my next video, I didn't have this mic yet. I filmed this before that and I didn't have it. But I'm super pumped because if you didn't know where I live in Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada, which is a super windy city. But no more bad distorted audio because I got this dead cat, which will drown out all that wind noise. But let's get on to the point of this video. I'm going to be doing my first mod. Well, I already did it. But to you guys, it's my first mod. Ever since I bought a Civic SI, or had the idea that I was going to buy, I knew I was going to do this mod, which is the JDM Emblems. Super simplistic and aesthetic mod, but I really love them. The red JDM Emblems are super iconic, and I was super pumped to order them. Authentic off eBay. Kind of sketchy, but they are authentic. So, let's get into the video. And before I start the video off, I want to say I didn't have my proper equipment when filming this video, and it's kind of all over the place, so I do apologize. But anyways, let's get into this. How's it going, guys? Today we are going to be doing a how-to on how to install my JDM Emblems front, rear, and steering wheel. Super excited. I think it kind of makes the Civic SI a little bit more unique. It brings that JDM heritage. So I actually bought these off eBay. They are authentic JDM Honda parts, front and rear, and steering wheel. So let's get into this. So basic kind of things you would need. You need a hair dryer for one. Well, it makes it a lot easier to heat up the old emblems, take them off. You need a set of pliers for two. You need fishing line or tooth floss for three. I don't know if I'm forgetting anything, but those are the three major components, and obviously the emblems. Let's do this. So the purpose of the hair dryer is obviously to heat up the glue on the existing emblems to make it way easier to get it off. Thought I'd just say that before we get going into this. You're also going to want to make sure you get around on every surface of the emblem, or it's not going to really help. So make sure you're constantly rotating, getting every side of the emblem. So next you're going to want to take your floss or fishing line and kind of wiggle underneath the current emblem, because that's going to get all the glue disattached from the emblem. Sorry guys, my tripod just broke, so I'm making do filming with my hands. Kind of pull down, see, look at that. Perfect. And there is two spikes on the back of this emblem holding it in place, so you won't be able to get all the way through. So for this part, I'm just trying to get as much as I can before I move on to the next part. But in terms of how long you should blow dry, I would say it depends. I'm from Canada. I would say a good 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes. And that should definitely wake up the glue enough for you to easily get this, whatever you have, underneath the emblem. So there we go. The emblem should be able to just pop off. But first, you want to open up your trunk and then use your pliers and unclip things. I'll show you right now. Okay, so you're going to want to pop your hood. You go up. Sorry, it's going to be a little bit dark. And then, where is it? So the spikes are actually, so when you're in the trunk, there's this middle piece right here. The two spikes I am talking about are actually just right behind it. Sorry, it's super dark. And they're right there. You're going to want to hit those with some pliers. Alright, so all I did, sorry, there's a hole there now, I got them out actually. So you don't actually need pliers, you just need to have enough pressure on there. And then it actually just pops out right out. So just like that, we have it out. Oh, the one side broke off inside, so I'll have to pop that one out too. But yeah, so the next step, let's get on to cleaning. Alright, and so definitely don't put your emblem on yet. Into cleaning, you're going to want to use your fingernails. That's honestly probably the easiest way, unless you have a scraper, but you don't want to harm your paint. So I would recommend just using your fingernails. Kind of tedious, but you gotta do it. Else the new emblem will not go on how you want it to. The glue might have already kind of warmed up too much. Cooled down too much. So I might hit it with the blow dryer again to make it just easier to get off. But that's all this step will be. You just need to get all this glue off, make it as clean as you can. Alright, so I did as best as I could. There's still a tiny bit of glue residue right there. It won't come off, and there's a tiny bit down here even when I blow dry it, but it still should be good. So the next step is you should get a rag, and if you have like nail polish remover or something like that, maybe not nail polish remover, sorry, but like Goo Off. You're gonna want to make sure the surface is super clean and as like clean and tidy as possible. The less glue, the better. But with these two spikes, it won't make the biggest deal if there's a tiny bit of residue left. But just try to make it as clean as you can. As you can see, there's a tiny bit right there and a tiny bit right there. I'll work on it. I'll work on trying to get more of that off. But until then, let's get to the badge install. All right, so now I'm just gonna unbox this little emblem, see what it's got to offer. It's come with a bunch of bubble wrap. Man, how do I even open this? As you can see, shiny new JDM. If that focuses, that's good enough. But yeah, so you got the new JDM emblem right here. It depends, not all of them are authentic on eBay, so make sure that it has good reviews and the seller says they are authentic. Alright, so I got some bad news. It's not too big of a deal. I will be able to fix it, but this seller did lie about the way these fit. So these do not fit on. The holes actually do not line up with the holes in the car. I'll put his eBay name in the description, and I would recommend not buying from him. He did try to confirm to me that these did fit a coupe, and he lied, but it's okay. I think if I just break these off, it should just be able to stick like flat on, and there'll be no holes, but that is super annoying. Alright guys, so that was super annoying that it didn't fit, but I'll make this work. So what I did actually is I grabbed some snips, some like electrical snips basically, and then I kind of just cut them off completely and made it flush. So the only problem with this is, oh no, sorry, I don't know why it's not focusing. So the only problem with this is that it won't line up perfectly, so I'll have to do it by eye, which is kind of scary, but we'll make it work. Alright, this is kind of scary. Hopefully the days of Hot Wheels and stickers doesn't translate to this. The days of Lego and stickers don't translate to this. Hopefully I can do this right. Peeling off that 3M though. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna use two hands to put you guys down. Just because I don't want to get any dirt or anything on it. Because it's so mint right now. Okay, so sorry guys, my tripod actually just broke. So I can't show you me putting it on, but I will show you when I'm done. Let me get some better lighting too. This is gonna be an intense moment. All right, so I got it on. It is pretty much bang on. I will say this emblem is actually for the sedan. The one I ordered, he promised me it was for the coupe. This is definitely the sedan one. Not too happy with that, and therefore there's actually a space underneath right there. It's pretty ridiculous that the seller would lie about that. I will be forming a complaint because that's not right. You can't advertise it. This is for the wrong car. Anyways though, I'll make it work. This 3M is very powerful, therefore it shouldn't come off in theory, but just the fact that there's a little lip right there, super annoying, but I mean, I'll live. I don't think it'll ever really come off, maybe in a couple of years, but that's okay. These emblems are only 50 bucks in the first place. If I have to replace them, I'll replace them, and if I do replace them, I'll make sure I get the coupe one. Because that's not cool, but I mean, it looks great. Oh, it does look really good though. I am happy with the look. I'm happy with the quality, I'm just not happy that he gave it for the wrong car. Alright guys, as for the front of the car, exact same story. We're gonna heat this up with the blow dryer, peel it off with the floss, and then place on the new one, but obviously clean it up before we do that. Alright. Alright, now time for the floss. Ah! So alright guys, so we got the emblem off. It did break in half, unfortunately. And also there's like these little screws back here that will focus that I wasn't able to get out. But the emblem still does fit flush and good. So it should still all work out. Alright, next step, you're gonna want to take your cloth and any cleaning material you have. So like goop off would probably be the best. I just have like a normal cleaning material, and you're gonna want to wipe down this emblem because believe it or not, they do get pretty dirty. Alright, so that's probably as clean as I can get it. That should be good to hold on to the new 3M Type R / JDM emblem. I'm actually gonna put you guys down because I don't want to mess up this process. Okay, so I'm gonna test fit it first. Make sure everything lines up. It does. So I'm going to take it off now. Hopefully everything works now, and it looks great. Just gonna put pressure on it, make sure that it sticks. There she is, and it looks awesome. Definitely a mod I'd recommend for any Civic SI or Honda enthusiast. Pretty cheap, and it looks awesome because there's like a high contrast between like your red Honda emblem, the red SI, and the color of your car. We got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Rev Hang SI, and there's the rear. Alright, and I've totally forgot to record this for some reason, but I just installed the steering wheel emblem as well. Super easy, just stick it in place. I hear a lot of people say to remove the one underneath. I think that's totally unnecessary, you don't need to. And it sits just perfect. I mean, I'd understand why you want to remove the old one, but in my opinion, not removing it and removing it, it still looks exactly the same. So why go through the trouble of removing the old one? If the thing falls off anyways, you'll have the old one underneath it anyways. So yeah, this thing looks awesome on the steering wheel. I was actually debating on putting it on, but now that it's on, it looks great. Alright, thanks for watching guys. If you have any questions about doing this, comment down below. Super simple little thing to do to your car that looks great. Thanks for watching guys. Appreciate all the support lately.